When she came into the court, I said to myself, you must not accuse this woman, for she sleeps in ditches, and she's so very old and poor. But then she sat there, just denying, and I felt a misty coldness climbing up my back, and the skin on my scalp began to creep, and then I felt a clamp around my neck so that I could not breathe air, and then I heard a voice. And it was a screaming voice, and it was my voice, and I remembered everything she'd done to me. She came to this very door, Mr. Proctor, begging bread and a cup of cider, and whenever I turned her away empty, she moaned. She came here last month on Monday, I think it were, and when she walked away, I thought my guts would burst. So I told Judge Hawthorne, and he said to her, woman, what curse do you mumble that this girl must fall sick after turning you away? And she said, no curse, Your Honor, I was only saying my commandments. I hope I may say my commandments. And he said, recite for us your commandments. And of all the 10, she couldn't say a single one. She never knew no commandments. They had her in a flat lie. The devil is loose in Salem, Mr. Proctor, and we must discover where he's hiding. I walked past the NYU and I just saw this piece of paper that said the Catholic Center is open for prayer and contemplation. So I walked through the door and I was not prepared for what I saw. It didn't matter the religion or the nationality or the race. It was just all of these different people just begging for help from something greater than themselves. And I couldn't believe it. There was so much hurt. And then slowly lowered my head and prayed for the first time since I was a kid. And I just said, God, I'm not really sure what to say, but please. Anson James, you get back in bed and you shut your mouth or I'm gonna whoop you like a redhead stepchild. Dr. Singh says it's normal. Dr. J. Deep Singh. He's an Indian. Not one of ours, but from over there, you know, where they wear the little red doohickeys. Dr. Singh, he's full of advice. He sits there in that room tapping a shiny black pen on some chart, all on nods and all these new people, black, brown, yellow, they come here on boat, foot, camel. I say good. I say fine. Now take a ticket and get to the back of the line, because there's just one thing all these people need to remember is we were here first. Roaches. See us. Oh, hateful hands to tear such loving words, injurious wasps to feed on such sweet honey, and kill the bees that yielded with your sting. Kiss each several paper for amends. Look, here is writ, kind Julia. Unkind Julia, as in revenge of thy ingratitude, I throw thy name against the bruising stones, trampling contemptuously on thy disdain. Look, here on one line is his name, twice writ. To the sweet Julia, that I'll tear away. And yet, I will not. Thus will I fold them, one on the